Welcome back. Episode 2 of the Mastermind series here at One Leg. So if you got to insist on doing this, okay, I would say that do these things instead. Instead of walking through neighborhoods, knocking on every single door, okay, do neighborhood events, okay? Instead of leaving flyers or door hangers and peppering the entire neighborhood with garbage that people just simply don't want and simply don't like, okay? There are new activities that you can perform using drone teams and then creating really seductive, really compelling direct mail pieces that are personalized to the user. And I'll elaborate on that in the next few slides. Here's another thing, social selling on the apps, okay? You don't need to take the information from door to door to generate your leads. You can do it now on apps like Nextdoor, Citizen, okay, the Ring Neighbors app, where you can use the app and the platform where people speak about their neighbors, about their neighborhoods, and use that to your advantage. And there's ways to do that efficiently and effectively, okay? And in some cases, at a third of the cost than having to have this really inefficient canvassing campaign. So let's get into some of that, okay? Neighborhood events, attraction versus persuasion. You're persuading people when you're knocking on doors, trying to provide a silly, played out script or pitch, right? So attraction, it requires this creativity. Don't bother people, let them come to you. Organize events that you can do at a local park or at a street fair, okay? Or at a place where the city allows for companies or groups to gather, okay? This is a great way to have your company generate leads with the neighborhoods, okay, without physically walking miles upon miles and knocking on every single door, bothering people. Timing matters. It's important that you go and perform these events at the time of the day when people are coming home from work or on weekends when they're going to the park. When you do these things matter just as much as what you're doing. So keep that in mind. Never underestimate giving away free swag, okay? Free things, cool things. People will go to an event just to pick up free stuff, okay? People are shallow and irrational. And if you have really cool things, useful things, things that people want, and you're able to give this away, it's the same as paying somebody to knock on each door, getting the door slammed in their face or not getting any results. You might as well use that money to be able to go, and once you have people going to your event, you're able to give them an incentive to remember you by, to go and consider you, something nice and cool. Okay. Fishing pole versus casting a net. This is key. When you're knocking on doors, you're knocking one door at a time. You're relying on a person and their energy, their stamina, and their mood to be able to cover a lot of homes and walk a lot of miles. When you're organizing an event, you may not be doing this every day, but think about this. What you are establishing is a group of people coming to you. And so now you're going and casting a wide net. You can catch more leads through that one event than if you would daily, knocking on one door at a time. Okay? And here's the other thing. Don't discount where you engage people. When you knock on someone's door, it's their turf. Okay, it's their castle. They're automatically going to be defensive. The defenses are up. If you hold an event at a park or a street fair or a place where they congregate or the neighbors congregate, right? It's a common space. It's neutral space. Okay, they're feeling good because let's say it's a park and you organize some sort of outdoor event. There's music, they see grass, they can bring their dogs, they're feeling, they can bring their entire family, they're feeling good about the location. And when their moods are great, your chances when you actually start providing them reasons to consider your company, they go up. Okay, so how, when, and where matters when you're doing these neighborhood events. And these are some good tips to be able to apply instead of performing this door-to-door canvassing, which is highly inefficient.